Oh.
Whoa. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Can you guys hear me fine? Are we all good? Are we live? I think we're live. All right. Hi. My name's Eric and I'm going to be building a customer's computer, but not just any customer. His name's Cryingman. His real name. So, I have all of his parts here and we're going to see what exactly he chose. Let's see. We got a Prime Z690P motherboard. We have actual gold. We have a 2 terabyte WD black NVMe SSD. What is this? SN750? Yeah. A 4 terabyte Seagate Iron Wolf. We're not going to put that on its side. We don't want that to fall. Let's see what else we got here. Some Kingston Fury 32 gigs sticks of DDR5 5200 megahertz. That's nice. What are we powering this with? An HX1000 from Corsair. We're gonna put that right here. Yeah, that'll do. What are we cooling it with? We're cooling it with an NZXT Kraken X73, also putting that on its side in an awkward position. What else we got here? Got a bracket, some stuff. We got some Wi-Fi. We got some Wi-Fi, a bracket for this Kraken, and in here, I believe we have a processor. Yep, an i9-12900K. Yeah, we got one. All right, so let's get to building this computer. I'm gonna walk you through all the steps, and if Cryingman is here, I can't see very well, but if Cryingman is here, feel free to tell me if you want anything changed or if I'm doing something that you don't like, and then I'll ignore you. But Ryan will yell at me. Ryan's here too. Say hi, Ryan.
I'm the left side of the ear.
You're the left side. Are you only in one channel?
Yeah. You're right side, I'm left side.
Oh, he also has extensions. So, let's start assembling some stuff. I'm gonna put some stuff off of this desk to give me some build area. I'm gonna take that graphics card. You're getting a 1030 now, by the way.
What's up, Cryingman?
Is he here?
Let's go. Yeah, Cryingman.
Is he here?
Yeah. He's there. Cryingman_BS.
What did he say?
Cryingman has been saying, he said, yo, it's mine.
Wow.
And he wants a 3090.
No, you're getting a 1030. That's what you paid for.
Monka S.
All right, so we're gonna unbox this motherboard. What are we gonna need here inside this box? We're gonna need one of these I/O shields, and we're gonna need an M.2 standoff and screw. Other than that, oh, SATA cables. Remember how I said we were gonna forget something before the stream started? SATA cables. Thank goodness motherboards come with them. No, I don't need any. Thank you, though, to the production team that's behind the scenes, making sure that I don't run out of stuff. You're gonna get all those accessories. Don't worry. All right, so let's just start unboxing and unwrapping. Undoing. All right, that's good. Throw some trash off to the side.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's better.
What's better?
The audio.
Oh, you can hear me in both ears now, or what?
Yes, we're in both ears. We're both in both ears.
Nice.
Wait, no.
All right, motherboard time.
It's worse?
It's worse. What'd you do?
No, we're not. Wait, hold on.
All right.
It's the same?
Am I in my left ear or in my right ear? Which ear am I in? Am I in both ears?
Wait, hold on. What if we do this?
Are you sure that I'm not? Are you guys just deaf in your left ear?
Is that better?
Ryan's in the left ear. I'm in your right ear. So am I the good conscience or the bad conscience?
Still the same? Oh, no.
Now the left ear is muted. Great. We killed Ryan.
Hold on.
We're both in the right ear.
All right, I'm back. I'll put it right next to Eric. Right here, you'll have to just do both.
You want me to be double mic'd up?
Yeah, you're double mic'd
up.
Are
you
now.
sure this isn't going to produce an echo?
No,
Hold on, let's find out.
You're amazing.
All right, chat. Tell me right now. Am I echoing?
Better.
Oh wait. Both ears.
ears.
I'm in both ears now. I just need 2 microphones. That's what happens.
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm gonna strap this onto my pocket really quick. Gotta love the whole live troubleshooting stuff, right? All right, let's get back to what we were doing. We need to unbox and unwrap the rest of this stuff because we've only done the motherboard so far, and we're like, I don't know how many minutes in now.
We're going crazy.
All right, so we're gonna put in this memory and some paperwork and stuff. This is trash. We're gonna put it in the 2nd and 4th slots here. We're gonna be running in dual channel. And we're gonna hear a click. Oh, let me put my microphone right next to you. I got 2 microphones now. You guys can hear everything. Let's see. I'm gonna put that right there. ASMR. Just whisper a little bit. Put that in. Do you guys like that? Tell me if you guys like that. I'm gonna strap this back on. All right, I almost got my nipple. Okay. Do more stuff. Should probably put that processor in before I break it, huh? I'm sure Cryingman's loving this right now. Just the risk of his parts being broken on stream, right in front of him. Touch all these pins too. All right, line up the arrows. Yeah, mic that nipple. I can read that one. Or put that in. Oh! I didn't do anything, don't worry. I lied. Your processor's fine. The i3 you paid for is fine. Don't worry. Let's put the M.2 in now. That, get that. Get the good stuff, and we throw away the trash. All right, so we're gonna put this underneath the heatsink. I got a screwdriver somewhere. It's right here. We're gonna put this underneath the heatsink. Get that nice and chilly, and also hide the bare PCB of this WD Black SM750. Peel off the little protective film on this heat pad and heat spreader. We have to install a standoff in this motherboard because it does not come pre-installed for a 2280 M.2. Doop. Doop. All right, put that in. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing stuff, I promise. I'm gonna put this SSD in, and we're gonna screw it in. And then we're gonna screw it in again. Okay. Put this heat spreader back on so that way your SSD stays nice and not toasty.
Eric, you're making Cryingman sweat.
Am I?
Yeah, he's sweating, dude.
Don't do it in your PC. It might break it. It's fine if you sweat. I can't sweat. Otherwise, your computer goes away. But don't worry, we'll give you all of the money you paid back for your 1030 and i3. All right, motherboard. That part is complete. Let's put that off to the side. I don't know if I want to attach the cooler yet or if I want to start working in the case. What would be easier in this situation? Let's see. You know, let's attach the cooler. Why not?
Eric, Calvin asked, what are the actual specs?
What are the actual specs? Were you not paying attention? I went through all of this already. Jeez. All right. We have a 12900K and a 3080 Ti pretending to be a 1030. We have 32 gigs of 5200 megahertz memory, DDR5, a 2 terabyte WD Black. I think that's what it was in there. Might be a 1 terabyte. If it's a 1 terabyte and you paid for a 2 terabyte, it's not my fault. And a 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. It's going inside of a case that's going to be a special surprise, but not really because he paid for this. He knows what's going in the side of it. All right. Like I said, this is a customer build.
Is this for real an iBUYPOWER screen?
What do you mean?
You're wearing power shirt.
Yeah, right here. It's real. I promise, I'm real. Ryan might not be real anymore. I think he's deaf.
Yeah, I think so.
So we can continue with this real stream. All right, let's pull out the cooler. More trash. I think I broke something there. All right, got that, we got that, we got this. We have the radiator and pump, that's the important part, and some fans. All right, more trash. So what I like to do when I build these computers is attach all the fans to the radiator, assuming that I know where I'm going to be attaching stuff inside the case already. I know that only the front of this case can support a 360mm radiator, so you don't have a choice, you're getting it in the front. I'm going to attach the fans to intake on the radiator. And if you are lucky, if there is enough room, then you can have a push-pull with the fans that are pre-installed in this case already. So you know, more fans for less effort. Otherwise, I have to take them off, and that's a pain.
Ramen is gaming, and this Genesis both like how you throw the boxes, how you eat it, and we're getting a lot of what's the case?
The case, you guys, be patient, please. You're gonna see the case eventually. I hope so. I don't know. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. So I can speed run this, but then I won't talk as much.
Everyone's imagine they're gonna riot for the case.
Riot for the case.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a little peek of the case. Let's do that. All right. You guys are gonna love this. Give you a little peek. Ready? 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 See that? See that? See that?
Showing a little corner.
There you go. That's all you guys get. Was that enough?
That's the case. That's the case.
That's what you guys wanted, right? You guys like being teased?
It's a cardboard PC.
I'm sorry, Cryingman. You paid for a cardboard box. All right. We do have a 1700 bracket here, so we only need the screws from this, I believe. Oh, we also might need the thumb nuts. You like when I throw stuff, right? Let's get all this out and ready. Got some long radiator screws. And a screwdriver. I'm going to screw in all these fans. It's going to get a little loud. I'm going to put you guys right next to the screwdriver. Just kill both of your ears at once. Maybe just your right ear. Wait a minute. This one is left channel. Yeah. This one's right channel.
Oh, it's flipped.
I'm flipped. Wait a minute. We're gonna fix it right now.
Calvin, if we don't PC, then we wouldn't be thrown.
Re-nipple this. Missed.
No, Eric, no. Hammer Schema says no, Eric, no.
No, Eric, no. Well, yes, Eric, yes.
I'm going to get confused.
There you go. Did your guys' ears switch? Can you hear me in both ears the same amount again? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now I'll kill your right ear.
Oh yeah.
Just kill your right ear. Tingles down your spine is, I believe, what that said. I can see the chat a little bit, but I can't read off of this monitor because it's kind of small. So I'm relying on Ryan. But Ryan doesn't have a mic anymore, so you won't know what question I'm replying to. Yeah, there's Ryan's hand. He's only a hand, by the way. So
Eric, are you single?
Am I single?
Yeah.
No, we're doing dual channel here.
Oh. it's awkward. Was that the intern? Maybe.
That was the intern. Ryan, how long have you been interning at iBUYPOWER?
For an eternity.
He said for an eternity because he doesn't have a mic. Yeah. You know those like memes of the unpaid intern and stuff? That's actually Ryan. But I would never tell you guys that in for real, because then we'd get in trouble and Ryan might realize that he's being not paid.
Okay, I get paid in experience.
He gets paid in was it exposure? Hey, remember when I said that I might need something later on in the future? Yeah, well that time's gonna come. We used all of the screws for the radiator, so I need somebody to go down relatively soon and get long radiator screws. I need at least 6 of them, but if you can get 12, that would be nice. All right, so while he does that, we have a bunch of little washers and screws and stuff that I don't want to throw, but I'm going to do it anyways. We can attach this cooler to the motherboard. It's weird how the prep work takes the most time here. Like the pre-building. You guys haven't even gotten to see all of the case yet. Let's see. We got a bracket here. This board actually supports both, but we're going to use the one that is made for LGA 1700.
Somebody wants to see the graphics card.
The graphics card? Why do you want to see a 1030 for?
Yeah, why do you want to see a 1030?
Like, it's... You ever see those cards that don't have any power connectors and stuff? It also probably costs like 2,000 bucks. That's what it is. Here you go. You guys can see the box of the card. That'll do for now. You guys aren't gonna see the card until the end. I'm gonna hold that over. Make sure you guys stay till the end. That's how I'm getting all of the audience to stay. It's just by holding stuff hostage. All right. So we're doing more standoff stuff. Doing more standoff stuff. This is the worst part of installing a all-in-one liquid cooler, is putting on these standoffs, because you can't use a screwdriver. You can't use an electric screwdriver. You have to do it by hand, and sometimes these spaces are really tight, so you can't do it very fast without hurting yourself or bumping into stuff. But I'm a professional. I do this for a living. And now we're going to apply the all-in-one liquid cooler. Tube's coming out the right side because that's the way the logo faces, and I don't want to spin that logo.
Eric, you couldn't hold a fly hostage. Don't lie.
I couldn't hold a what hostage?
A fly.
A fly hostage. You're probably right. They're kind of really hard to get a hold of. I know a guy who once caught a fly in his hand, but I think it was already dead when he caught it. So if it's a dead fly, I might be able to hold it hostage.
Also, they're asking if you're being held hostage.
Am I being held hostage? No. I know you guys are gonna like come to love this screwdriver eventually.
They said blink twice if you're being held hostage.
Ah! I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I tried to get it done, but I couldn't, because I'm definitely not being held hostage. All right, so we have all that done. We have more extra parts. I guess we can start putting stuff inside the case. That's the only thing we can do at this point. Move all of this off to the side.
the case?
What about the case? You gotta open it now. All right, so surprise, surprise. The case is a iBUYPOWER edition Lean Lee Landcool 2 mesh. Why? It's because he chose it. That's why. I think. I hope he chose it.
We have somebody asking if it's Intel or AMD.
It is Intel i9.
For this build, at least.
Yeah, this one is an Intel i9 12900 KF. You guys can't see me anymore because I'm short, but I'm here still. I promise. I'm not just arms. Wow, delivery. There we go. I probably should have done that on the floor off screen, but I guess it's more fun to watch me struggle, ain't it? Turn this upside down. Take this off. Start doing that. And now we can flip it.
Eric, how do you like building in this case? He says he enjoys it.
He enjoys building in this case?
Yeah.
I also enjoy building in this case because of the convenient... Oh, that's a loud noise. Let's pull that down. Cable management bars and covers. Guess what, Cryingman? You're not getting any cable management in this because Lee did it for you. Or for me, I should say. I'm just going to throw those wires behind there. You'll never know. It's not like we're live streaming this or something. All right. Close those up, but I'm going to take them immediately off again. We're going to remove these panels. Get them out of the way so we can do the fun stuff, like building a computer.
Force Eric to manage those cables.
Force Eric to manage those cables. Ryan, if you can force me to manage those cables, then I'll manage those cables. What did I do? What did I just do? That's what I did. Okay. So we're going to install the motherboard first, but I'm going to take off the cable management covers that I'm going to use later. Just to expose all of the wires. I'll show you guys right now what I'm doing, but just taking those things off.
Liver Potato asks how you're doing, and the House of Kel is asking what case it is.
I am doing great. I'm loving being held not being held hostage. I'm loving that. And the case is a Lean Lee Landcool 2 Mesh iBUYPOWER edition. The iBUYPOWER edition has 6 RGB fans and a nice little logo right here. Here. Yeah. Found it right there. So that is the iBUYPOWER edition. And on the shroud, let's not forget about that. Not there, right here. Like a little cable management bar. You get to see that. So I'm going to, there's a little cover here that I have to remove in order to fit this 360 millimeter radiator. Oh no, dang it. I'm not going to be able to keep the graphics card as a prize because I need to check compatibility. So here's the deal, Cryingman. If this does not fit being sandwiched, you are going to lose your RGB fans. I didn't make the rules. All right? So if this card does not fit with a push-pull radiator in the front, you do not get RGB fans in the front because we care about cooling performance more than flashy, tingly lights.
We have to
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, they want boxes to be thrown, right? There you go. Oh, I hit a light. That's great.
Somebody asked about the front I/O on the case.
Front I/O, we got 2 USB 3.0 ports, a combo headphone microphone jack, and then your normal power and stuff like that. Pretty standard stuff.
Cryingman, no.
All right, Cryingman, we're gonna see right now. So I'm gonna put this here, and we need about 50 millimeters or. I guess you can have a push-pull radiator in here. I guess. I'm not excited about it. Oh, if you guys wanted to see the graphics card, here's your 1030. There you go. We got 2 power connectors, nice beefy shroud. It's not really a rectangle. It's more of like a stair that got sloped down for some reason. Yeah. All right. Let's move on here. Where can I put this that I won't break it? Right here, right on the edge of the table. Sounds good. All right. Pull off this front panel that has our branding on it. So you guys cannot see that anymore. And let's get to installing this motherboard. So I'm going to do this face down. We don't have an overhead cam. I asked for one, but they said that I wasn't worthy of the overhead cam, so we don't get one. We're going to put in the I/O shield and make sure that there's no little tabs that I have to pull back. Put that in. I always get this right the first time because I know how to install these. I'm not going to tell you the secret though. Let's look for the audio. It's always on the bottom. And let's put this in. Metal on metal noises.
Somebody said, I love watching people assemble things that I can't afford.
Oh yeah, I love assembling things that I can't afford either. Too. Also. Yeah. Yeah. If Cryingman wants to donate to this to one of us, or like split it 50-50, then, you know, I'll accept.
Are the standoffs pre-applied?
The standoffs are pre-applied, and the cool thing about a lot of these cases now, this one has it, is there's a little peg that keeps the motherboard in place while you install it. So I can actually have it like this and install it upright. Another tip when building this, if it has that peg and you can put a screw into that peg on the center standoff, then it is most likely the M3 screws. Those are the ones that you also use for SSDs. So this one has that peg, and I can put a screw into it, so I know that it is M3. And I can continue putting in the rest of these screws. There are 6 total points that I have to hit on this motherboard. Two more. Let's see if I can get up there. It's an awkward spot. Yep, perfect. And the last one.
Eric, does your screwdriver have a name?
Let's see. Skill. That's his name, not the brand. I named him that. Then I tattooed it on him.
Somebody asked, shouldn't push-pull in push-pull configurations, shouldn't the fans be the same for pressure, airflow, and RPM?
The one that matters the most is the higher RPM one. So these RGB fans, they're not going to be doing much. It's mostly going to be the NZXT fans that are doing all the work. But the RGB fans are going to provide a bunch of twinkly lights, so that way Cryingman can see when he's gaming in the dark. Speaking of those, let's start. Oh, wow. All right. Let's see, how are we going to do this? If I'm right, this actually comes out. Let's see here. I'm learning with you guys right now because doing a 360 in this case is a little bit awkward because the fans are mounted to the on the inside of the case, so I can't access a bunch of those screws. Oh, look what I did. I lost a screw. Okay, I found it. Can't grab it, but I found it. So let's see if we can pull out this. Yes, I can, and that makes things much easier. So I can remove these screws. A production team, how many screws were you able to get me? Perfect. So I can put in all of these, which means I got to take off all of these screws too. I have to do it since now. Okay, okay, okay. This is going to be a little difficult, ain't it? Yeah, we'll figure this out eventually. What's the best way to do this? Probably by loosening up some of these cables. Just give me a little bit of slack. All right, so what I'm doing right now is taking off all the fan screws that come with it because we're going to be replacing those with radiator screws to attach this set of fans to the radiator. So there's 12 of those. That's why I asked for 12 fans. 12 screws, sorry. There might, how many fans are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fans inside of this system at the end of this build. You have a lot of airflow. And that's gonna fall. All right, so now that this is off, I can take all these fans. Let's let them drop for now. And pull this radiator out. So the way I'm going to be doing this is this on this side, and I'm going to be attaching the fans one at a time to, which one was the top one? This one? I think this one. Okay. I'm going to be attaching these one at a time. It's a little bit awkward here, so bear with me. Let me grab all the screws that I need first. I have a nice box of everything that I would probably need, but will still forget stuff. All right. Total concentration is needed here. Make sure that all those line up. Perfect, first try. I'm also scratching up this desk that we're working on. It's okay. They can buy a new one. They can also get me an overhead cam. Stay. Now that the first fan is in, the rest of them become a little bit easier just because they're already laid in place. So let's pretend like that was the right fan and not the other one. And we're going to screw that in. Perfect. Perfect. I'm only going to do 2 at a time right now, just so I could make this work. And then I'll put in the other 2 screws on each fan.
Molding Board Lizard asks, how long do we have to watch Eric try putting the fans onto the radiator?
You are going to watch me put fans onto the radiator, and you are going to like it, okay? Also, I'm almost done. The hard part is done. So now I can put this back in to its thing. There we go. Like that. Like this. Like this.
Deathrow says, you being on frame distraction from the PC or her.
I'm distracting myself here. All right. How does this go in? Please let me. There is a way that this works, but I don't remember what that is. You know what, that might work. Let's see if the front closes after I put those thumb screws that I lost in. I have a box for these, and I still lose them. Okay. And all right, I'm gonna do a quick test to see if this front panel goes on still. And it does. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna put in the rest of the screws. You guys won't have to watch me do that very much longer. It's only 6 screws. That's 1. That's 2, counting with Eric. After 2 comes 3. And after 3, we don't say that number. Superstition. After that number comes 5. And we're missing a screw, Steve. You lied to me. I cannot believe you. All right, we'll come back. We'll get you that screw eventually. But for now, one of your fans is missing a screw. It's not my fault. It's definitely the production team's fault.
It's actually Brad's fault.
It's actually Brad's fault. All right, we're gonna leave that off so I don't forget in the future. Now that the motherboard's installed, the cooler's installed, we can install either power supply or we can wire this up. Let's wire this up. Believe it or not, that's the majority of these builds is just wiring. So all of these wires come down. There's nice little Velcro straps to kind of manage these wires in a way that is self-guiding. We also have some fan cables on the inside of the case that I need to route. So let's cut the little ties on those now. And you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm cutting twist ties. Just imagine me with twist tie cutters, and I'm cutting with twist tie cutters and releasing these fans from their chains and letting their wires run free, just like that. We're going to do that 2 more times.
People are asking whose PC it is.
Whose PC?
Yeah.
Well, it's not mine, so I guess it doesn't matter. No, it's a customer's PC. Cryingman. He is in the chat, I believe, if he wants to say hi. Or... I see you. You are still here. Okay, yeah. Cryingman. That's the customer who is getting this PC built. We can also build more people's PCs on stream if you guys like this. I mean, tell me if you guys want us to build more PCs. I'm open to ideas. Throw some that away. Let's do some wiring. So most of these wires have a standard place to go inside on the motherboard. So like I know that USB 3 will either go right here or right here. This one has one over around here. So I can put it right here. I can pre-route that. HD audio, that's always going to be in this corner right here. I can pre-route that. We have front panel connectors. That's usually right here. Pre-route that. We have some fans that need to be plugged in and some RGB. RGB is usually right here. I'm going to pre-route that. And there's usually a fan header down here.
Ford Blizzard said whoever made my iBUYPOWER PC was an absolute chad in cable management.
It was definitely me. Didn't you hear my whole thing about how I'm the best cable management person ever? No, I didn't actually build your computer, but somebody talented did. And I was wrong about where this cable goes because there's another one up here. I'm gonna put that right here. We're gonna twist this around and plug stuff in. Thank you. We'll also screw that in right now so I can put the front back on. So, like I said, HD audio is in this corner right here. USB 3 is right here. Make sure we don't bend any of those pins. And front panel connectors, the things that everybody hates. They're right here. These aren't as hard as they seem. We got positive terminal, negative, and then power and reset don't matter. You just plug those in any way, and it's done. See? Not that hard. Everybody always complains. But once you know what you're doing, it becomes super easy. All right. Cooler. Cooler also has some cables that we need to install. So it has a USB to connect to the NZXT software cam. That'll let you see all of your fun stuff that's going on inside your system. So I'm going to plug that in where you guys can't see because I do that sometimes. Yeah. So that's plugged in. And then I'm gonna get the rest of these cables plugged into the cooler too.
Eric, they said they aren't throwing a CS match. What a stream. Are we throwing a CS match right now?
I'm throwing boxes. Does that count? Heard you guys like throwing. Plug that in. This is the spaghetti set of wires that controls all the fans and stuff. So all those fans that we cut the chains on, those will be plugged into there, into this octopus of cables. Yeah, make that look nice and neat. This side where you guys can't see. And now that we're in the back, I can plug in the other octopus of cables. Does that go right here? No? Does... Oh, this is just a... This is for lights and stuff. It's for RGB. But we don't have that. So we're just going to be plugging this in. This? How does this work? Am I missing a cable? Did I throw away a cable? 1 second. Let's see. I'm looking at the boxes that I threw to make sure I didn't throw anything that I needed away. But I'm going to assume that that's just an extra cable for now. We're going to plug pump in. Alright, there. We're going to plug this into the CPU header on the motherboard. So that way we can control all of our fans that are cooling our CPU from the motherboard. And it'll be controlled by this header. And the rest of this can just plug in like so. All right. So now, believe it or not, most of these cables are plugged in and like ready to be used. What are you doing here? I lied. There's one hiding here. I'll plug that one in right now. All right. It's just a fan that needs to be plugged in. And plug that in, and then there's an RGB right here that I forgot to plug into. See, even I forget stuff. All right. Can't get it. Can't get. There we go. All good. So most of these are actually red. Always forgetting. Always missing stuff. That's easy. That's just a USB cable. Done. Okay. There are no other cables that I need to plug into the motherboard. I think. I hope. All right. Now, I'm going to start cable managing this. So that way, when I put in the power supply, there's not a spaghetti mess of cables in the way. So, I can use all of these pre-installed Velcro straps and get it ready. Get all of this ready. All right. That's good. That we pull inside. There we go. Okay, just soft cable management for now. We have some stuff that's going to be plugged into the power supply, but the cables are exposed. That's all fine. This wire is going to get tied down with the CPU 8-pin and stuff. So yeah, we got it a little bit managed right now. It'll get better. Don't worry, I promise. Now we're going to move on to the power supply. All right. The HX1000 by Corsair. You just cut the middle of the box like that. Pull off the paper. Plastic. Let's open this up.
Stickers for.
We have stickers.
Yep.
Do I get to put them on the case?
I don't know. Ask Cryingman.
Cryingman, I got stickers for you. Think about it. Just think about it. And you're gonna tell me where to put these on your case. And you don't get a choice. They have to go on. One of them at least has to go on your case. All right. Back to the power supply. Oh, God, that made a big noise. Got scared. Thought I broke something.
Balding Blizzard is curious what it would take to get one of those stickers on your forehead for the rest of your trip.
Huh. Let's see. What kind of incentives, what kind of stuff do we normally incentivize? Like, is it a tweet? Is it a number of likes? Is there a number of viewers? What do we usually, what are our metrics here?
5 gifted subs?
Sure. Yeah. 5 gifted subs, and I will put a sticker on my forehead for the rest of the stream. Until then, my forehead becomes bare. Cryingman wants it. Well, he didn't pay for the sticker on my forehead. He only paid for the PC. So I know that there are a standard number of cables that do go in every system. So we need the 24-pin cable to be plugged in. So we're going to set that one aside. This is a modular power supply, I should add. So we don't need to use every single one of these cables. We only need to use what we need, and then the rest of them can go inside of a bag and off to Cryingman's closet. We don't have a Molex inside of this build. We do have some SATA, which reminds me I need to install this hard drive. Don't let me forget that, because that's a lot of storage, and it would be a shame if it ended up in my computer. So, a SATA, the CPU 8-pin. This one does have an extra 4-pin, so if we have an extra one of those, I'm sure we do.
Oh my God, Cryingman gifted 5.
Wow. Okay, so when I called you out saying you didn't pay for it, you decided to go pay for it. Is that how it is? Sticker on the forehead. Okay.
Which sticker?
Which sticker do you guys want? We got the IBP Peepo, the Mythic Masters. Those are the 2 options. Which one? Mythic Masters or IBP? I'll let you guys discuss this right now.
Okay, let me set up a vote.
Go ahead, set up a vote. I'm going to continue building so that way this stream doesn't become a 4-hour stream. All right. We need a 2 for the graphics card. It's recommended that you don't put all of your power on the daisy chain cables or on the pigtail cables. You do want 2 individual cables for this. I did not grab the second CPU, but I don't see one. I lied. It's right here. There we go. And that should be all the cables that we need. So these ones I can put back in the bag and throw away.
All right, the poll is up.
Poll is up. So you guys want IBP or Mythic Masters? Go ahead and vote. And I will put it on my forehead for the rest of the stream. I'll tell you what, if you guys manage to get it exactly 50-50, I'll put both. But it has to be exact.
Oh no, they don't want both. Oh, it's getting there.
It is? Oh no. I'm gonna rush building this computer now, so that way.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 50-50.
No way.
7-6.
Oh, you guys are great.
Oh, 8-6. Somebody's ruining it.
Somebody really wanted the IBP.
Oh, 8-7.
Okay, so
8-8. It's 8-8. Oh my
Oh, it's
god.
got to stay there. You guys got to keep voting one and one. Don't vote. No, no. You guys got to keep voting.
Oh, 8-9. Oh, somebody's messing it up. Oh, 9-9.
What's the timer for this setup?
It was 2 minutes.
Okay.
So it's ending pretty soon.
Oh, I see. I see the little.
Yeah.
I see the little purple thing going down. Nice. Well, you guys do that.
10-9. Somebody.
I'm gonna keep building.
Oh my gosh, it's about to
There's a
end.
box.
Someone ruined it. Someone ruined it. 10-9. Oh my god. No, it's wow, by one.
By
By
one.
one.
Dang. Oh, that was loud too. All right. So what one? iBUYPOWER?
Yep.
All right, I'll put one of these stickers on my forehead. Let's see here. If I can how to sticker. How I cannot peel this sticker. Trying really hard here. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. Let's see here. Let's just pull up the little hair that I got. There we go. Is that what you guys wanted? Just on my forehead.
Has to stay on.
There you go. Just for you guys. Well, actually, it's just for Cryingman because he paid for this. All right, so this power supply does not fit currently in this current state. There is a hard drive cage in the way, so I'm going to have to move that. That's some of the things that we always have to consider and look out for when we're building a computer. Otherwise, it becomes a pain. Oh, this one I don't have to tilt sideways. I can do this from this side of the case. So there's a little thumb nut right here, hidden in this spaghetti mess of cables. Stay. And that will let me just slide it. Move. Come on. There we go. I'm going to slide it over. So I'm going to slide it over to the furthest hole and screw it back in so that way I could fit this power supply because this is a larger power supply. It looks like it's a visual effect. Yeah, I didn't actually put a sticker on my forehead. It's a filter. Think I would actually do that? All right, now let's put the power supply in. That just goes in right there. We're gonna put it fan down because I think this case only has screw mounts for one orientation. There we go. And we're gonna be using these hex head 632 screws to plug in the power supply, or to screw in the power supply, sorry. Excuse me. And let's line up those screws. These hex screws have little ridges in them to like dig into the metal that helps ground the power supply. Little fun fact. Eats into the paint, makes contact with the metal in the case. All right, power supply is installed. Now time to do some wiring. Luckily, we don't have very many wires to deal with left. So, while I deal with spaghetti and deal with the more spaghetti. Wow, I really should have cable managed this better, shouldn't I? Sorry, Cryingman. All right. These are going to go up here through the hole and plug in on the front side. All right. This big boy, 24 pin, is going to plug in right here. And these two, oh, we have extension cables. I lied. Let's undo this. Pretend that I never did that. Don't even rewind, cut, rewind. Just Everybody pretend that that never happened. You guys saw nothing. All right. We have extension cables. Some nice sleeved cables that I can plug in since now. And I just need to plug in the actual power supply cables into these. Harder to manage, but easier to work with. That's for sure.
Prettier.
And prettier from the front, uglier from the back. So I'm going to plug that in since now, or you guys can't see it. You know, if I had an overhead cam, I'd be able to do this, and you guys would be able to see it.
Taking control of Eric now.
What are you talking about? I have not taken control of Eric.
People has.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right, let's plug that in right there. We do have one extra cable that we do need to plug in. We don't have a sleeve for, unfortunately. But you can't really see it, so that's fine. All right. And why? I can't. This is not working. Please, just get in the socket, please. There we go. Works. Easy. You don't have to try. There's no issues whatsoever. Never have any issues. All right, plug the 24 pin and try not to cross any wires here. Just trying to organize this so I don't have to redo anything. Right there. Right there. And the ones for the graphics card. One. And two. Remember when I said you guys should not let me forget to install this hard drive? And you guys did a real good job of reminding me. So now I'm going to install this hard drive without your guys' help. Let's just pull out one of these sleds. There we go. So I'm just gonna, this goes inside the sled like so. I'm gonna get some 632 screws, 6 of them, because there's 6 holes. Let's screw this in. Lots of screwing in this build. Wait, where did my, why? Give it back, thief. Jeez. All right. So that doesn't happen again. Stay. And the other side.
Somebody wants a GoPro on your forehead next.
You know, I actually recommended that. I was like, I can do live builds. Just strap a GoPro to my head. You get a nice POV. I can put it sideways for like TikTok live or something. Thought it was a great idea. I'm glad that the audience agrees with me. But I probably wouldn't put it on my forehead because I tend to lean down and like look at the case like that, and I would knock it off immediately. So it'd probably be like a mouth cam.
Cat's GoPro. Somebody wants it on the chest.
On the chest, that's where my microphones go.
No, I thought those were your nipples.
Yeah, so it's nipple mic, and then you want GoPro in the middle? Is that what you guys want? See if I can make that happen. It's falling off, I can feel it. Need to reapply.
It'll be on the next installation of this video.
Next time on iBUYPOWER. Oh, look at what I forgot to do too. You guys made me do this. Luckily, I can just reach through here and make that work.
They want GoPros over your eyes, so it's 100% realistic.
Oh, so you want 3D live build streams. That's what it is. Sure. 3D live build stream. As soon as Twitch supports it, we'll do it. Wait, does Twitch already support it? I don't know.
I don't know. VR.
I hope not.
Building
Oh no.
PC in VR?
Oh no. Is this a thing already? I'm sorry for committing iBUYPOWER's money to buying 2 GoPros for a VR stream. All right, so we're going to plug in these 3 SATAs. 2 go to the accessories, so the RGB and the NZXT cooler. And the last one is going to go to the hard drive, which also needs a SATA cable that the motherboard brought, luckily. What? Am I only in the left ear or the right ear? I'm only in the right ear? Hold on. Testing. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this? I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear this? Okay. Can you guys hear this one? Let me know if you guys can hear this one. Yes. Okay. So you guys can only hear my right nipple. Is that right? Oh, okay. Sound only comes out of the right. That's right. I'm being really quiet here while they fix it.
Oh, there we go.
Can you guys can hear the right? Can you guys can hear the left too? Can you guys hear both of my nipples now? All right. Perfect.
They're like built-in antennas on your body.
Oh my goodness, not perfect. Hold on. I'm sweaty. That's the problem. I'm a sweaty person. Let's get that stuck on. If we have another solution for this, that'd be great. All right, so everything is technically connected. It's not very pretty right now, but we're gonna plug in the graphics card. I'm gonna run these cables through, and then we'll clean everything up once everything's installed. That's the way I like to do it, at least. That SATA cable that I got distracted with. You guys keep distracting me, but you never remind me to do anything. I mention stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, your mic went out. Please, tell me the important stuff, like, hey, this guy's not going to be able to connect to his hard drive. Come on, Cryingman. Don't you want this storage?
Did you put the last screw on the front?
Again, thank you for reminding me. Who said that?
Eclipse Gaming TV.
Thank you, Eclipse Gaming TV. Y'all know what you get? Nothing.
What a thank you.
No, I'm not even thanking you anymore. You didn't remind me about the other stuff. This is just nullifying your other mistakes. So you're at net 0 right now. Everybody else is -1. Enjoy that. All right. We'll plug in this SATA. Well, what the heck? Oops. Not actually oops, but I'm sure every single time that I say oops, Cryingman is like, oh no, what did he do? Oh, my computer's gonna be broken now. But no, I just put it in the wrong hole. It happens sometimes. It's all right. Graphics card time. No, I lied. You reminded me to do something and then I immediately forgot again. Don't you love that? Graphics card time. Let's do this. So there are 2 screws that we need to undo. That being this one and this one. Glad we managed to save one of these things. These, you don't need those anymore. It's not like you're gonna run this without a graphics card. Move these tubes up a little bit. Move this out of the way a little bit. And that's gonna just slot in there right on that top. Right on that top. Right. Just there we go. It's in. I'm gonna screw that in before it falls off. Before I forget to screw it in. Because that seems to be happening a lot. How nervous are you, Cryingman? On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the least nervous And 10 is the most nervous about how this is going to turn out when you get it. Just knowing that I'm good. I love your input here.
9.
9? That was, you are very confident that this is going to work, right? That's what I said? I'm glad. All right, just plug that in. Just get it in there. And this computer's built. It's functional. I could leave it like this. I could ship this to you and it would work without an OS. Hopefully, I haven't actually turned it on. There might be something like missing or something. I've been doing that a lot lately. But it looks like this. Remember those cable bars that I was raving about? They don't really work with extension cables. So we're gonna have to kind of fix this up. So what's the best way to do this? Let's work our way this way. All right, so we do have zip ties here. I'm gonna just start zip tying stuff around those cables. Hey, I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it. This is gonna look lovely when I'm done with it. Well, it's gonna look when I'm done with it. All right? Nothing is going to be wrong. Cryingman's going to be really happy. He's not going to complain. I'm not going to get fired.
He's not going to be a Cryingman?
He's not going to be a Cryingman. I'm taking credit for that joke because they can't hear you.
Are you going to show the post of the system?
I do not have a monitor to show the post of the system. I can show it powering on. Oh, you have a monitor? You're pointing to one? Yeah. Sure, if you want to bring it over here after. Not yet. Then I can show it post. And then if it doesn't post and we run out of time, then Cryingman's just going to be worrying the entire time while we're saying, oh, I wonder if this system ever got built properly. If only Eric wasn't building it. That is going to be going through his head. I thought somebody commented to select recent messages sent by this user, but no, that's just a Twitch layout thingy. Oh, thanks for getting rid of it. That was my favorite viewer. You just deleted it.
Did you put the cable in the HDD?
I did. After nobody reminded me. I did. All right, so that side is managed. We have a nice little bundle there. This is kind of managed. This is the problem. So the problem with this is we have these cable bars again. I'm going to bring this up again. We have these cable bars. They're going to go like this. They're going to go like this. So I need to either make these continue to stay down and then not protrude at the bottom, or I need to find a way to route it through this hole around this way, which it seems like it's the better deal right now because there are other holes on this side. Yeah, that seems like the better idea. This 24 pin. Figuring stuff out along the way is the way to do it. And then realizing that that doesn't work is the other way to do it. So we're just going to zip tie this to the existing zip tie mount. Come on, give it. Oh no, I put it in backwards. No, I didn't. How did that even happen? All right. Cable management. The worst part of building a computer, because the computer's done. You know, if this was my computer, I don't think I would want to cable manage because I'd be excited. I'd be like, no, my computer's done. I can use it now and cable manage it later and then never cable manage it later. Because I'm impatient and I want my stuff when I have my stuff. But this isn't my computer, so I don't care. I can't play with this. Sure, I'm going to do some benchmarking and make sure that everything functions correctly. Because if not, Cryingman's gonna say, hey, my computer doesn't work. And I'm gonna be like, no, you saw it being built on stream. You saw that it works. This is your fault. But we don't want any of that. We just want it to work, right? So I'm gonna cable manage. That should work. That should work. That should work. This is the issue here. This part right here. This is like a giant mess. So let's ignore this right now. Let's worry about this. I can actually get this stuff, zip tie it down and then across. Yeah, that might work. Okay, that might work. Zip tie it down. Zip tie it down. This case also just has so many wires. Like you can see, we have 9 fans in here, which adds so many extra little wires that you have to deal with. And it's really, really annoying.
D-Boy says that cable management is the worst, and they just slap the back on and call it a day.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. Just call it a day. This cable management, you're not gonna see it, right? You don't need to see the back of your computer. All right, we're gonna do something about this, like over here, maybe. Maybe we'll just tuck it inside of the shroud. There we go. Let's tuck it inside of the shroud. Okay. It's another wire gone. This, I don't like to zip tie the SATA cables just because I don't want to put any strain on them. And if you do want to replace stuff, it's easier to have them exposed. So I'm just going to tuck this down. It's not a laziness thing. It's a in the future type thing. It might be better to have it accessible. This, though, I can zip tie. Now, how do we want to fix some of these cables? I swear, it's going to look good at the end. Not because of my cable management, but because of Lee & Lee's case design. All right, so let's just get all of this stuff. And we do want to clean it up.
Oh, Eric, one of our giveaway winners is in the chat, and they asked if there's a driver to download to change the color of the fan lights.
There are RGB softwares depending on what you have in your system. I don't remember what you have in your system. It's on socials. That's a big zip tie. But yes, there is ways to change your RGB software. Everything that we sell can be customized in software.
They have the Hako.
They have the Slay Hako. That doesn't tell me much. I need to know what motherboard you have, basically, or what fans you're trying to control.
It was, do you remember the WD Black winner? The one that just shipped out?
Yeah, I built that like a couple days ago. Already forgot what was inside of it. Oh. I mean, remember how fast I forgot to like screw in a cable, screw in a fan or plug in a cable? So this, just do a little bit more zip ties.
What do you, they said they have the 360 millimeter ARGB AO. I think it's the iBUYPOWER one. Z690. I'm pretty sure it's the Prime, the ASUS Prime one.
Okay. So if you have, so it's easy answer. Whatever motherboard you have inside of your system, for anybody, if you're controlling RGB with your motherboard software, if it's connected to the header on your motherboard, like this system is, you want to go to your motherboard manufacturer's website, find the model of your motherboard, and click on support. In the support, there's going to be a setting for drivers or BIOS. You're going to want to go to drivers and go down to the bottom usually, and there'll be an app for your RGB. So for ASUS, Aura Sync, MSI is Mystic Light or whatever, and then Gigabyte is RGB Fusion, I believe. So you'll find your RGB software there. Just download it, install, and it should work. So let's see if this will actually close right now. Nope. So, worst part of cable managing is trying to put on these panels when there's a bunch of cables here, because they will not want to stay. Is there a tie down point down here? It would be really helpful. Really, really helpful. Maybe I'll just separate this one from the other two, so that way I can tuck it a little bit, and it will close after that. Yeah.
Somebody said they bought the EVGA liquid cooler. What do you think?
Of the EVGA liquid cooler? I don't know. I haven't really tested that one personally, so I can't give an opinion on it. I work with a lot of hardware, but I don't remember every single spec of every single thing that I do work with, because there's just a lot of stuff here. But yeah, test it. Just if it works, then it works. If it doesn't, then sorry. I'm sorry about that. See, if you put this on, then you can't see anymore that this cables. There's a friendly word of cables. This goes here. How to manage this like that. This, it's not gonna have to go in here. Maybe like that. The space, there should be a hole here for these cables, but there isn't. But there is a tie down point, which makes it kind of annoying. So I can't push these cables out of the way. So I don't think I can. No, because there's no cutout right here. So they have to come out of this hole, which means that I cannot use at least one of these mounting points, or at least not yet. I have to mount it. I have to zip tie it after we put this on. So now we can move these to the inside here and separate them so that way they're flat. Oh no, this is like on the wrong part. I need to push this up. There we go. Now, let's see if we can get this back on. Please? Please? There's a screw there. Oh no, my sticker. I'm growing attached to it. And by growing attached, I think it's actually taking over me now. We can screw that back in. All right. All right. All right. Something fell, and I don't know what it was. Now this is protruding because of this cable that's zip tied. I want to make that not protrude. So there. 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 Actually, I think that zip tie fell inside, unfortunately. Oh no, where did that go? Where did that go? Oh no, I see it. It's behind the motherboard. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll get people right now. I'm gonna try and solve this crisis. So a zip tie fell behind the motherboard right now, and I'm gonna see if there's enough clearance to just pull it out. Nope. Ain't that a pain? Oh no. All right. Here's what I can probably do. I'm going to turn this upside down. Sorry. Yep, it fell out. There it is. Whew, I don't have to take apart the motherboard. Thank goodness. All right, we can get back to the cable management part of this. My worst enemy part of this. There we go. That's on much easier now that these cables aren't tied down. And I'll put this back on. You stuck yourself to the table. There we go. Perfect. All right, now this stuff is here. We can tuck this in a little bit more to make sure that this closes correctly.
eBoy asked, what case is this and why are there so many panels?
This is the Lee & Lee Land Cool 2 Mesh iBUYPOWER edition, and there are so many panels because it hides all of the imperfections that I have done when building this system. So now, speaking of panels, we can put on the rest of the panels. Ryan, if you would like to bring the motherboard, not the motherboard, the monitor, the other M.2 word. Hey, Cryingman, if you're still here, you want me to peel the inner glass, or do you want to peel the inner glass panels? It's up to you. There's peels on both the outside and the inside. Ooh, backside glass. Yeah, there is. And then we also have inside glass.
Yeah.
If you want, you can. No, I'll leave it for you. We'll leave it for you. But that is the finished build. Let's turn it on and see if it posts. I lied! I lied again. I keep lying to you guys. I'm sorry. I do keep lying to you guys. You don't have any Wi-Fi in this system right now. Because I didn't install it. I did not install your Wi-Fi card. Sorry. No, I don't have to rip this open with my teeth. It's a Ziploc style bag. Luckily, this can be done all from the front. I don't have to take anything apart. So that goes on right there. That's a USB for the Bluetooth module. And then we have to remove a screw for you. Right here. That can just screw in. And we tuck that in right there. You never know that it was even there. Give me light. Give me light. Give me light, please. Thank you. Thank you for the giant light. Am I putting it in wrong? Bam. There we go. Now it's completed. Okay, so let's see if it posts. You want to clear a space off for the monitor. Let's see, that's in frame. That's right there. This is good. And let me have the monitor. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, why? Try and get the least amount of glare. All right, so is the monitor plugged in?
Yep.
Is the monitor on? I'm gonna plug in the display port. Make sure that these are all plugged in. I can't see if the monitor is actually on or not. I think it is.
Light on the bottom of this.
All right, moment of truth. Do I have to go back and figure out what's wrong? Let's find out. Oh, we have lights. We have fans spinning. That's a good sign. Now we just have to wait because posting does take a little bit of time the first time at least.
Monitor?
It is a ASUS monitor. Yeah, you're right. Oh, fans are ramping down. Give me screen. Give me screen.
I don't know if it's on.
Get,
It's standby.
give me screen. Give me screen. Give me screen. Oh no. All right. First, let's check. Is this monitor on? I'm going to move around to the other side really quick because I can't see. Monitor is on. Oh, wait. What you doing? What doing? Where are the
They
settings?
said somebody asked if the AIO is supposed to have lights.
The AIO is supposed to have lights. We got to figure that out too. Hey, is your monitor broken?
You might have to unplug and replug it.
Because there's no on-screen display either.
Might have to be a unplug and replug.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press this power button. It turned off immediately. That's a good sign. If usually, you guys can't see me right now. You can see me. Usually, if the light doesn't turn on, if the power does not turn off immediately after you press the power button, that means that there's an issue. But if you press the power button and there is, it does turn off immediately, then you know at least it's not a CPU or memory issue, which means that either this monitor is dead or this graphics card is dead. Yeah. It's, yes. So let's figure this out. I don't know if we have another monitor here. I'm gonna unplug it and replug. Do we get any sort of visual indication that this monitor works? Okay. So monitor is on now. I'm gonna turn this on. Yeah, now we got the little that thing. Where did people go? I put them on my forehead and then on my hand. Now he's right here. So let's see.
Is it on display port?
I'm not sure. Oh, it did something, or it did want to do something. You see, it's not displaying anything though. I don't even get on-screen display. So, do you have another monitor in here that we can test? That's not a ASUS monitor. Does this also have the lights? The post lights? What brand is that? Okay. Does it have DisplayPort?
HDMI.
Do you have an HDMI cable?
You want me-
Okay, so they're bringing in another monitor just to make sure it's not the monitor. And if it is the monitor, then that's good for you, Cryingman. If not, then you're going to have to wait a little bit while I figure it out, but it will get figured out. Don't worry. Your 1030 is going to be fine. Let me move this out of the way for now. The troubleshooting stream. Only the best. Yeah. Can't you see the GT 1030? That's right here. Super high-end graphics card. Great. No, I didn't plug it into the HDMI to the motherboard. It was a DisplayPort and it was plugged into the graphics card. There have been times when I have tried to figure out what is wrong with the computer, and then turns out I just didn't plug it in. All right, so it looks like the monitor is about ready. Yeah, 1030 Ti for the win. All right, let's hope that this one works. Okay. Let's also make sure that these are plugged in. Everything's plugged in. I think it's plugged in correctly. I'll take a look at the back really quick. Because sometimes stuff does get unplugged and it does cause issues. Especially with extension cables. For now, let's try it again. Let's also tilt this down so that way you guys can see. Hey, so it was a monitor. Lucky you, Cryingman. We just have a faulty monitor that should go in the trash instead of that corner over there. But your system works, everything's running. I'll figure out the NZXT lights. It either is a loose connection or it is software that I just need to enable it. But yeah, your system works, and I'm going to get to the whole benchmarking stuff. I'm going to run burn-in tests, run stress tests, make sure everything is all good, make sure it's running nice and cool. Yeah. No, I didn't. Did I plug the AIO into the motherboard? Yeah, I plugged the pump thingy. You know what? Now that you mention it, yes, it's controlled with USB. This AIO. The only things that are plugged into the motherboard, other than that, are the fan header for the pump monitoring, but that's it. But it is controlled via USB. Other than that, I'm glad that you guys watched this entire stream. The people that are still here, you guys got to put a peepo on my forehead for most of it. You guys got to see me troubleshoot. If you guys want to see more or have any other ideas for fun streams, let me know. You guys want to see more build videos of customers' PCs, the ones that actually pay for stuff and not the ones that we pay? That'd be really, really fun. The motherboard won't update in Armory Crate for some reason. Install Windows. No, I'm not installing Windows XP. Please, Windows 8 Master Race. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this stuff, you guys have any ideas for stuff, let us know. We'll be happy to get any ideas. If you guys want to see more of me or less of me, let them know. That's not really my decision. That's your guys' decision. But thank you for joining. Glad to have you guys here. Cryingman, glad to have you here for your build video. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ryan, end the stream. Oh, I lied.
I do.
I lied.
Just leave the mic off.
Ryan, you have announcements? I lied. It's not the end of the stream. Don't go away yet. Don't go. You want the nipple clamps?
Sure.
Here.
I can talk into them.
Here.
I
Yeah.
can talk into your. Which ear is this? Is this
That's
the
left ear.
Okay. So what's up, everyone?
If you
So
want to hear me,
tomorrow.
just put in your right headphone. If you want to hear Ryan, then you can continue to be in the left earphone. If you want to hear
Tomorrow,
both of us, then you guys can put on both headphones.
tomorrow we're gonna be having a height stream. That's their sister brand. They have some pretty cool cases and stuff, and they have a cool case called the Y60 coming out, and they're actually doing a stream with BTMC, one of our iBUYPOWER's
I built
content
that
creators.
Y60 at one point. I put an aquarium in it.
Yeah, they put an aquarium. It's an aquarium PC. But they're doing a nice little stream with BTMC tomorrow. So I think it's a Height brand on Twitch. Go check them out. I think it's gonna be like 2 or 3 p.m. So yeah. And then tomorrow we also have an AMD gaming stream through iBUYPOWER. So yeah.
Hey, wait. That's what Hype Brand said. That's us.
Wait
Yes.
a minute.
Just talking into your right ear, Hype Brand.
Wait a minute. But yeah, go check it out. There's a height stream and there's an iBUYPOWER stream tomorrow. It's all gonna be from like 2 or 3 p.m. on.
You have AirPods Pro Max? Tell me, if I move the mic around in your right ear, can you hear me getting further away and then closer to your ear, like inside your head?
Is ASMR like I think the last one was, if you guys want to see more builds like this, just let us know. We're definitely down to build more systems on stream for you guys. So yeah, be on the lookout, or we'll put some feelers out there. But let us know if you guys want your PC built on stream.
I'll do that for you. Don't worry. All from your right ear.
ASMR time.
All right, I'm back with both of the microphones. Is that it, Ryan? Can I say bye for reals this time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye, people. Bye, right ear. Bye, left ear. See ya.